Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. This is our Saturday get along with each other to watch some foolishness because everybody around here is tripping. Okay? Everyone. Okay, they all is getting on our nerve, but this is life after lockup. I know it's a love, but I forgot to change the header, okay? But this is life after lockup, where everyone is still delusional a little bit more than they were before, okay? Happy Saturday to everyone. Hey, to the people. We're going to have a good time. Get y'all some water, little snack or whatever if you need to, because let's just sit here and talk about the foods that we have come to love and hate, okay, of the life after love after lockup series round here, okay? So first things first, y'all know to do one thing, and that is to subscribe to my channel, to become a whole JayBird, and okay? Do not forget to also follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG and also on Twitter. Y'all know to like the video, hit the like button, okay? It is free 99, okay? It costs you nothing to hit the button, okay? You're already here, okay? It helps YouTube know to share us with those around the world, okay? Y'all know to comment in the comment section because it is a conversation between me and y'all and me, we and they and them, he and her, she, and everybody else in between, okay? Everybody else who was in between and whatnot, okay? Y'all know to share the video too or whatever. Now, look, I am here where I'm at. Hi, hello. Hi to the people. Okay, hey y'all. So, I just finished watching the episode. I have been watching this. I started watching last night at like 4 a.m. I had to go to bed. I was tired. And I finished it today. That's why this live was not until 6:30. Okay, because I had to finish watching, had to eat some food, could get myself together. And now we're here to have a good time as well, a family and whatnot. Okay, now look, life after love after lockup is a guilty pleasure because we talk cash about these people, but we like watching it. Okay, we like coming together as a group to chit chat about what's going on and whatnot. Okay, but y'all also know, first things first, how y'all doing? Okay, how is everyone doing? Hello, everyone. Please hit the like button. Thank you, Ebony M. Let them know. Okay, Kimberly Johnson is ready for the foolishness. Okay, caught the live YouTube. Yeah, YouTube sometimes let y'all know on time. Sometimes it don't. That's why if my live is set for time, I wait about 5 to 10 minutes to actually go live. I want YouTube to have a chance to send y'all a little a notification. So I wait, you know what I'm saying? So I be like, look, I don't want to get here and no one's here. So if my live is set for 6:30 and y'all don't get here till 6:40, I'll be sitting here by myself. Okay, so I just give y'all time to come on in the room, get y'all a seat, get y'all a drink or whatever, okay? And then we wait about 10 minutes, okay? Because again, YouTube is still what? Letting y'all know JayLeesCorner live. YouTube is letting y'all know I'm live. YouTube letting y'all know I'm live for around 10, 15 minutes, okay? So we wait, you know what I'm saying? Time so folks have a chance to get in here, okay? Hey to the people, hey, ready to get into this foolishness. Hey, Lady Rich, yes, because that's what it is. It's foolishness, okay? Yes, we is live. Yes. Okay. Oh, Robin Fields have been waiting. I've been waiting all day. All day. We are here. I've also been waiting all day. I love reviewing this show, truthfully, honestly, because it's fun. Okay, it's fun. Now tomorrow I'm gonna have a live gossip chat day. It's gonna be like, Sunday shenanigans or whatever. So tomorrow around 5, between 5 and 6, we're gonna come around and talk about the other stuff in the world, the foolishness in the world, Craig. So come back tomorrow, okay, around between 5 and 6, for us to have that chat too. But hi to all the people, okay, round here, okay. Shimmy, coca, shimmy, right. Okay, shimmy. Okay, the shimmy does it. Okay, the shimmy always does it. Okay, round here again. Trying to say hey to the people. Okay, happy Saturday to all the JayBirds. Okay, that's what we is. Okay, the foolishness round the corner. Okay, the foolishness round the corner. That's what Jaylee does. And I know I have not been as active on my channel recently. I'm look. Okay, I have been really busy at work. We have been busier for a longer amount of time. So sometimes when I get home, I'm just tired. We are finally slowing down, okay, to where I can kind of like, whew. So I feel like next week I'll have way more content out daily for y'all. But thank y'all for being around here for the foolishness round the corner. Okay. Hey, Jaylee is like the female Dr. Seuss. I love it. She's rapping better than Dr. Seuss ever could. Plus, Dr. Seuss was a cheater. Period. Was he? Or is Dr. Seuss a man or a woman? Because a doctor can be either. I don't know. Okay. But yes, thank you so much. I'll be trying to rhyme my best, okay, all the time. Because sometimes in my head, that's just how stuff go. In my head, stuff is rhyming. Okay. And in my head, I'll be trying to think of things to say. On YouTube, we have to, entertain y'all. And then because look, most YouTubers are all kind of reviewing the same things a little bit in some kind of way, whatever. So you have to find what works for you. And so for me, reviewing these shows, it's like let's joke and rhyme about it, Joke and rhyme, okay? Joke and rhyme. I don't watch the show, but I love Jaylee and the awesome chat. The chat area is the fun part. Okay, sometimes I don't really pay attention to the chat all that much because I want y'all to have your comments and not, let it be or whatever. So I'm like, yeah, the chat session, that's be amazing. Okay, thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. You're welcome, less likely. Okay, we all need a break in time. No need to claim. I'm saying, it's so ghetto. Adulting is so ghetto. I'm like, who? Why? Why got an adult? I don't want to adult. I really don't. And then this week, because we had an ice storm on Wednesday, the power at my job been out since Thursday. So it's still out now. Hopefully it'll be back on Monday and I'll go back into the office. But I don't mind being home. But when I'm home working, I'm so focused because I don't have nobody here bothering me, knocking on my door. Hey, Jaylee, quick question. Get out my face. I can't do that at work. At home, I can really focus again. Adulting has been the get of the toe. Okay. Let's see. Saddle. The fight happened already. I'm not paying for that fight. But again, we will talk about that tomorrow because it's stupid. And we don't like them. And we leave them be. Okay? But let's get into what we came to get into. And that is the foolishness that is life after lockup. Everyone is delusional. But my caption let me see, because I had a different this is, life after lockup, prison love is messy. That is my caption for this season. Okay, that prison love is messy. I just forgot to change the title when I changed up the graphics or whatever. But prison love is messy with these folk around here because they need Jesus. They all need they may have Jesus. I'm not saying they don't have Jesus. I'm not saying nobody around here don't have Jesus. They do. Okay. What I mean is Jesus fixed. Okay. So look, the people we have this season. Okay. We have Taylor and Chance, Justine and Michael, Amber and Puppy and they boyfriends. Okay. Monique and Derek, Sean and Sarah, Lindsay and Blaine. We don't even really know Blaine, but whatever. Eris and Cameron, and then Marcelino and Brittany. Now, these are all the prison pictures, when they went to jail. These are the prison people when they went to jail. Now, I feel like, what's that boy name? Derek. Top corner. I feel like Derek's photo is more recent because can't nobody tell me that's how Derek looked 9 years ago. Ain't no way that man looked exactly like he did now 9 years ago when he was 19. Can't tell me that, okay? He requested a new photo. Okay. I feel like him and Eric's photo maybe because Eric was only in prison for like 30 months. It's not that long or whatever, so he could look the same. But I just feel like Derek is his photo is the least old. That photo don't look, 8, 9 years old at all. You can't fool me. Okay, because that boy had to grown up a little bit. Anyway, but that's them. Okay, even Sarah, was arrested again a while ago. Okay, Chance a while ago. Okay, Brittany a while ago. Lindsay a while ago and recently. She's always like the most recently arrested person or whatever. But again, her photo is from, her last arrest, I believe. Michael's mugshot looks a little good. So are you clean? He looked dirty right there. He looked like he smelled like, a bodega that has not been cleaned in a while. Anyway, and then Amber and Puppy, who look like people who sold drugs. Now, okay, again, before, after. Okay, so again, these people, now and whatnot, is around here want to convince us that they, are just like good people. Right. Oh, their mug shots look a little bit messy. Okay. Brittany and Martino can go. I feel they're making up stuff to steal the show at this point. I'm happy we did not see them on this episode. Derek nice skin, I'll give him that. Brittany looks like an old, not an old Reebok. I want some Reeboks. I'm gonna order me some. I know this is going back to like season 1, but what did you think when Clint and Tracy fell apart? So sad, Tracy Presser. Clint and Tracy were a train wreck that we all saw coming, and we just watched the ride. It's very unfortunate that Tracy ended up dying. Same old fast forward season. I do not care for them at all. Okay, we know Derek loves taking them some pictures. We do. We do. Yeah, he had short hair. I'm like, why are y'all trying to fool us into thinking that man around here, and really, look the same as he did along? I'm like, that ain't how he look. It's impossible. Okay, this is impossible. And ain't nobody got time for that to be thinking, oh, he look the same. He can't look the same. He can't. Because looking the same don't even feel the same. Oh, Lord Jesus. Hold on, y'all. I'm having my grocery order delivered, and the lady just started texting me. Anyway, hey to the people, okay, around here. But yeah, them now, it looked like They all is full of poop in one way or the other. To me, all of them is feeding a dream to their current spouse or girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever. It's a dream. It was all a dream. Okay. Not Chance. Chance be making faces because Chance is childish. You know, Chance is very childish, just in life in general. So I feel like they only have, girl, I just want large round grapes. You know, that's it. I don't want small grapes. You know, you have people shop your. I'm used to having my same shopper, and today I'm having a different shopper, and she don't know what she's talking about. Anyway, but let's get into the people. Okay, so first, the couple that we're gonna go with is Lindsay and Blaine. Now, the fact that Blaine has a whole black eye in his mugshot, I'm like, sir, who beat your ass? Who beat you up? Who did that? Okay, I'm like, and you couldn't get a do-over? I just, I said, his eye scares me. His eye scared me. I was like, oh my God, what's wrong with his face? What happened? Anyway, Lindsay, who was 29, and it says she works in construction. She looked like somebody who worked in construction. And she was in jail for felonious miscellaneous mischief. I think they made up that thing, whatever. Well, no, the last time she was in jail, that was her charge. Normally, it was other stuff. Now, Blaine was 32. He's a welder. Okay, possession, and he's a habitual offender, meaning he keep doing stuff. Okay, he keeps doing stuff for no damn reason. Right, boy band, I hear it. Okay, because what is the thing? I just seen a boy band. Right. What's in the boy? First it says bang. It's a boy band bang. It is a boy band bang, and I feel like who beat you up? Now, while his picture now he looks, you know, um, clean cuts. I also feel like he looked like he'll be a murderer. Okay, he looked like killers identified, and his picture will show up. He looked like he would be right doing stuff and be arrested for it, soon. Okay, when people look too clean cut, I feel like stay up to something. They want us to believe they're great, and it's like, okay, you may be a killer. But I mean, he talks a nice game. Again, everybody around here is a bit delusional for no real reason besides they want to confuse us into supporting their B of the S, and no one really wants to support their B of the S. Anyway, now Lindsay has been out of prison for 10 months. Has been dating Blaine for 8 months. Now, and we remember when she first got out, the first time she got out, she was with that old white man in Mississippi. Okay, she went back to jail, got out, and was with Deontay. And then when she was with Deontay was like, I think you and Blaine mess around. No, we're not. And now we see her and Blaine are a couple. Okay, she brings up how they bought an old broke down trailer or something to rebuild themselves. Okay, putting money in to fix it to have a home for themselves. Because I want to have a regular life out of jail. I don't want to go back to jail. I want us to live regular, and that's it. Okay, I want to love Shane, not Shane. I want to love Blaine and be with him forever. Okay, I like him. Okay, now Blaine said, oh, she's the woman of my dreams. I've always loved her. I've always had a thing for Lindsay. I always wanted to be mad, and now we're together, and I don't want to mess it up. I was like, sir, I feel like when two former prisoners who also look like they currently could possibly still be doing a little bit of drugs, not bad drugs, but just some kind of drug that can lead down the road of temptation to bad drugs, I'm like, it can go either way. It can go either way. Now, he said how he was nervous for her to find out some things about charges he has. I was like, I feel like people who've been to prison, and the fact that Lindsay is a habitual prison attendee, she's always up in there. You can't judge somebody else who is also prison like when y'all both prison like. You prison like, she prison like, y'all both prison like. Y'all are two birds of one feather from prison, okay? So they went and saw a lawyer because again, Blaine has some charges he has to handle, okay? Now the lawyer said some white man. The white man lawyer said, hey, you have two indictments. I'm like, ooh, not an indictment, okay? So the two indictments he had, 2016, it was 2 counts. It was 1 count for possession of methamphetamines, and they had a count of a possession of a handgun while being a convicted felon, because they're both felons. Okay, they are both full felons, period, point blank. They both have been to prison, not jail, prison. Now, the other indictment was for him having a hydrocodone, okay, meaning, sir, you are a prisoner. I'm sorry, not a prisoner, a felon. You can't have guns, can't have drugs or whatever, okay? Now, based on his prior convictions, there was another indictment, okay, because of him being a habitual offender. So because of all of that, because of all of that stuff he has going on, the lawyer said, hey, you can be facing a maximum of 19 years in prison. Not 1 year, not 9 years, no, 19 legally able to drink years. Okay, 19. I said not 19. So now we also find out he has warrants because he was missing court. I said, you have it all. You have it all. You have indictments, you got warrants, okay, you got habitual offender laws or whatever. Blaine is around here being what? A criminal mastermind of littleness, because I feel like he don't have no real charges, just like some straight charges of him being a criminal. So, Lindsay's now pissed. She's upset. I'm upset. Grr, I'm mad because even though I am also an offender, I have also been in prison. I was aware that you had some things going on. We've been dating for the past 8 months. How are you dating somebody for 8 months who you knew because y'all were dealing drugs together? You didn't know he had anything coming up. You didn't ask him like, hey, do you have any current or pending charges against you? First of all, I don't know how they together, because if she's a felon on parole and he's a felon with pending charges, I thought y'all couldn't be in the same household. That's what I thought. But she's pissed. I can't believe you didn't tell me that you could, 1, get out of jail time, 2, that you had a habitual offender charge, and that it's a lot of stuff. Now he said, I love you so much, I didn't want to lose you. I was scared if I told her the truth, I would lose her. So I just didn't say nothing. I said, well, sir, that wasn't the right thing to do. No, ma'am. Okay. Now, the lawyer then says, hey, so, to get all this handled, to get this all situated, my fee is $15,000. I said, first of all, sir, do they look like they had $15K? Do they? Do they look like they have an additional $15K just sitting around here with his charges? You can tell he don't have $15K. If I was a lawyer, I would not even, I don't have time to waste my own time. When I see, hey, you can't afford me, I'm going to look, sir, before you come down here, you got $15K? Nope. Cancel the appointment, because it's like they can't afford to be there. Okay, now maybe the lawyer think they can take a loan out. Maybe the lawyer think they're gonna rob. I don't know. But I'm like, lawyer man, where do you think they're gonna get $15K from? I mean, maybe from the show. Use the show money to pay the lawyer fees to not go to jail. Now, Lindsay didn't get up and walk out the office or whatever. I am so upset. I am so mad. I care for him so much. I can't imagine my life without him. 19 years. I can't imagine it, Lisa. I can't. No. Girl, calm down. She's like, I just don't know what I would do if he was going to prison and I'm just without him, okay? And maybe I don't know him like I thought I knew him. Okay, he may not be the one for me like I thought he was or whatever. I'm like, what have y'all been doing besides probably having sex and smoking Newport, not in that way. They probably smoke menthol slims or something. I don't know. But they around there probably smoking cigarettes, okay, and kissing and hunching. But what have y'all been doing for the past 8 months that you had no idea that he had all this stuff going on? And if you say you don't know him that well, you knew him before prison. Anyway, I was like, girl, let it be. Now she walking down the street, upset. Oh, I'm so upset. Walking her little heels, okay, click clacking down the street. And she's pissed. I'm gonna walk back to the house. I'm gonna walk, okay. Eli, get in the car. You stop. You gonna walk back to the trailer? Yes, I'm gonna walk back. Fine, walk. And he just and I say, now you pulled off with the fastness again. You know, do we see train wreck coming? Do we? And part of me feel like it's a train wreck coming and we don't care. So, for those two, I mean, we guess we'll let them be. But I can feel the foolishness coming from Lindsay more than Blaine, because Lindsay likes attention. Okay, and she needs. I also feel like if he had charges from 2016, and that's from 7 years ago, why they waited so long to get this? What kind of charges? From some of what? Now maybe because he has new warrants for stuff. They're pulling in his old stuff, meaning the new little stuff of him probably having the hydrocodone is what they're kind of, I don't, because I'm like, a charge from 2016 being discussed in 2022, some don't seem right. Okay, but we're gonna leave them be. Okay, next up we have the other couple we don't like. Okay, and that is Taylor and Chance. None of us like Chance. None of us does. None of us. Okay, Chance gets on all of our nerve all the time. All the time. Because, oh yeah. Let her know, like, let me know when you're on your way now, because I ain't got time for you popping up. And then I don't know what's going on. But yeah, Chance is a jerk. Chance is a user. I feel like Chance will also probably be an abuser of some sort, even if it's just verbally. Something about Chance don't sit right with me, and it never had, it never will. Okay, Taylor, who was 27, she's a homemaker. She bakes a home. Chance is 42. He's an independent contractor who's out for burglary and grand theft. Okay, either way it go, I feel like, sir, you own some B of the S, and we don't like it. I don't like your shirt. Okay, first of all, it could be a blouse. Is he wearing a blouse? Is that ninja wearing a blouse? I don't know. Anyway, Chance around here, he has been out of prison now for 11 months. I'm like, they really stayed together? I can't believe that's almost a year. Girl, anyway, now we see him sitting around there. He called and checking the bills. He wants to see what they owe on this, what they owe on that, okay, and what is happening here, there, and everywhere. Now, he's called them, the cars, whatever, everything is either past due, almost due, overdue. Okay, so which means to me, y'all are financially stretched. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, every time I'm having to respond back, I pause a little bit. When you have all your cards, all of them are either at the limit, over the limit, the bill is past due, you doing something wrong. You should never live beyond your means. Okay, if you can't afford to at least pay the minimum on all your cards every month, you doing something wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with using credit cards because you have to, whatever. But you should never use your credit cards to the point where you can't afford to pay at least the minimum every month, to not be late on payments or have your account overdrawn. And I'm like, yo, conversations with the car people, it made me sad for you. Not for me, because I had an issue. But for y'all, because y'all are financially, fucked up. You hear me? Financially, something is going wrong. So him and that lady sitting right around to decide what bills can we pay. Can we pay the light bill, the water bill, the no bill? Which bill can we pay? Because I need to know, just what to do. And I said, first of all, when he said the light bill is $400 and some dollars, and he said all the lights have to be off by 8 p.m. I'm like, if you can't afford to pay your light bill, you're doing something wrong. Because he works, she don't, and it's weird. Because I'm like, before he got there, she didn't seem poor and destitute. She seemed to be able to do stuff or whatnot. Okay, so if he is there, the bill should not be that different. The sister gone, he didn't move, so it's still the same amount of people there. Chance has, in my opinion, has leveraged them into debt by getting a whole bunch of credit cards. Because he works or whatever. But I blame him. Ain't no way I'm asking how much can we pay on the light bill. Girl, pay the damn light bill. Because no one wants to be pregnant and in the dark. The refrigerator don't work if your lights don't work. Okay, you're hungry. You need food. Okay, what is going on here? Chance has ruined their credit. Okay, if she had credit. Anyway. So Taylor is currently 33 weeks pregnant. Okay. As she said, we have no wedding plans. Okay. Because I want to wait after our son is born to be sure, okay, that we going to still be together. He going to be doing right by me. Okay. I want to be sure we will work out, because if not, I don't want to be married to somebody that I have to divorce. I feel like it's easier to divorce somebody than to not be around them when y'all have a whole baby together. A divorce is easier than pregnancy in a born kid, okay? I said that just sounds dumb. It sounds dumb. But you was like, oh, Lord. I have a feeling I'm gonna get refund because she don't know what she's doing. But yeah, why would you not think about not getting pregnant by him first? Okay, I would have preferred had she married him and not been pregnant, and then just divorced him. Versus saying, "Oh no, let's have a baby first and see if we." Are you dumb? Are you dumb? I mean, a little bit, because look. We're not going to mention how, there's an age difference between them. So it's almost like if she just has her brain, not functions well enough into adulthood, that she may not realize, girl, what are you doing? Because they're 15 years apart in age. And maybe, just date them. If you want to have, if you want to have him around, you just did not need to get pregnant by him, because now he's in your life forever. Okay, now she wants his help in putting the crib together for the baby crib. Okay, I gotta take a shower. I need a shower. I gotta shower first. And I'm like, you can't help it with the crib thing. He go in the bathroom, but we see he in there being sneaky. This fool has a box of bills hidden in the closets, okay, that he takes into the bathroom with him. This fool said, I hide in the bathroom, and when I'm supposed to be showering, I go through the bills. I'm like, so do you not shower? Because you went in the shower room, cut the water on, went through the bills, okay, put water on your body. They didn't show you get in the shower or get out. So you be fake showering oh God. That means he's dirty. Okay. Now he brings up how Taylor does not know about the credit card that he has. Okay. As he said, it's easy for a convict to get a credit card. And so once he was approved for one credit card, all the credit card companies all send him things to do what? get a credit card. They always do that. Okay, the key is to know what you can afford to pay back. Just because you apply and get approved for 7 credit cards does not mean that you should run the limit up on all 7 when you also have other bills. That's stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Now, if you want to use your credit card to pay your monthly household bills that you usually would pay off with your own work check, then do that. Because you can then still use your work check money to pay the credit card bills off because you would be paying off your household bills. And that does what? Build up credit. But you can't take the money that you make to pay your household bills, which takes up all your money. You then use the credit card to splurge on other stuff, and you don't have any money left over to pay the credit card bills. That's stupid. That's stupid. That's dumb. Okay? But he said he has 7 credit cards. And Taylor don't know about all other credit cards and all of the debts that he has because he accepted each credit card offer he got and used up all the money. Right, and up here wasting water, running up the water bill, running up a whole other bill for no damn reason. Okay, now he didn't took his fake shower. Okay, he didn't count, and he said, "I don't have enough money to pay all the bills this month because again, she don't know about these other credit cards." And I'm looking like, what? Oh, okay, now. She trying to put the crib together because we have all these unfinished product chains. We cannot have the baby's crib not be ready when I'm pregnant. Okay, she's 33 weeks. He think we have time. No, we have time left. No, some babies come early. She know that because she has kids already. She's trying to be ready. He don't care. Okay, so fine, fuck it. I'll help you put together the crib and whatnot. And so as they're working on the crib, his phone rings. Ring, 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 ring. He ignores it. And I'm like, you do know she saw your phone ring and she saw you look at it and put it back down. Any wife, girlfriend, whatever, any person, when your phone ring and you look at it, don't answer it and put it down. What the fuck you not answering the phone for? Oh, who was that? Oh, like it's a fact that he didn't give a real answer because he couldn't lie quick enough. I'm like, first of all, man, it's probably bill collectors. Okay, but he's been because I go, who is it? My phone rang and I didn't answer whatever you asked me questions. So why you don't get me asking you what was that? Why are you not answering your phone? Why are you being secretive? For what? And he just does not want her to know that he's fucked up the church's money. They don't have no money. They're poor. Okay, he can't pay all the bills. It's a bunch of bullshit. He don't know what to do. And she's not upset. Look, I know he's lying about something. He's hiding something. He's being secretive right now. And I don't know what to do. Ma'am, leave him. Okay, he's putting you in debt. You and that baby. Okay, leave him and his silk Hawaiian shirts alone. Let him be. Let him be. And again, he just does not want her to know, what's going on. And I'm like, man, debt. Debt is going on. Other than that, because I don't think he's cheating. Well, he cheated on her with the bill collectors, but Lord Jesus. She gonna learn. Let's move on to a new batch of foolishness, which is Justine and Michael. Now, we've only had, they were on Love during Lockup, then one season of, Love after Lockup, and now their life after Lockup, and I feel like she really wants them to make it, and I feel like I mean, they could possibly make it. Oh, look, see, I want to have my when I look. I'm gonna have. So I use Shipt for my groceries or whatever, and I usually have the same shopper who knows my substitution. She knows what I want. She knows what I want, and it's never really an issue. And this person is everything. Everything is a question. I don't mind that. But I'm saying I'm just. I thought I can get my same girl, but I did not. Anyway, so we have Justine and Michael. And I need y'all, before we get to them, do one thing for me, and that is like the video. Because y'all don't like it is the thing to do. And if y'all around here, y'all should be liking the video. Anyway, Justine and Michael, who are, again, we've seen them enough to know how it could make it. But I also feel like they're delusional in the fact that she has trauma from past relationships or whatever, and she's holding on to that. Her kids also have past trauma, and to me, they're rushing everything. And I think that could be the downfall. Him not being the best responder to her kids based on the trauma they've had and how they may not like it for a minute. You can't think because you married a mama that makes you their stepfather. No, you really have to earn the trust of them to trust you to raise them. Because as we've seen, their mama has not made the best decisions. Anyway, so he has been out of prison for 6 weeks. Okay? 6 weeks. And she's pregnant. She's knocked up. Got me knocked up. Now, the whole family went to like a self-defense class, which that was cute until I found out it's because the 13-year-old son, the one in the white garb thing or whatever, has been being bullied at school. A part of me feel like the reason her son may be bullied at school is because he hasn't had a male figure in his life, and he's watched his mom go through things, and he probably is a sensitive kid who people can pick up on the fact that he is sensitive, and so he's being bullied just based on him being, look quiet or whatever. And it's sad because I feel like your kids need attention. Your kids need a good father figure around. And you then made a choice to date somebody who was in prison. And you had to wait for him to get out of prison. So that was more years of your kids not having an actual male figure around. So, I mean, I hope things work out for the best with them, but I still question her motives, okay? So, I'm not, it's kind of crazy. Now, Michael does tell them how he had a fight one time, he got jumped. And how he was stabbed in the penis. I'm like, somebody stabbed your penis? Not maybe he meant his groin area. But I'm like, does the dick work? I don't know. We got kids or it does. He also tells his son that, if if you beat one person's ass in front of people, they'll leave you alone. Now, this is the thing. That is like a rule, okay? People will pick on you until they feel like you will fuck them up. And her son, the 13-year-old son, do seem like, because he said, I can punch, but there's no power behind my punches. I'm like, he needs self-defense class and probably like weight training to put some muscle on him, to some strength. He needs strengthening classes to make him a bit more strong to beat somebody's ass. But the fact that they decided to have the self-defense class because the son's being bullied is a great decision. It was the whole family thing or whatever and whatnot. Now, the things that she's not going to tell her mom, with her mom back there sitting and talking, she's not going to tell her mom about his mom asking them to get a DNA test. Fine. So her mom does say, why you look so sad? What you look so sad for? And, she admits, I'm nervous. Okay, I'm just nervous with the guy. You know what I'm saying? Look, she said, I don't fully trust Michael yet. I just wonder because he's being great now. But what if down the line, things change, whatever, he's not the person I thought he would be, and then shit falls apart. And I'm like, these are rational feelings. The gotcha is you're having these feelings while marrying him, getting pregnant by him. So I don't understand people who feel this nervousness and then still does dumb shit. Because, even if she married him, because you can get divorced. I just do not agree with her being pregnant by him when she already has sent herself. I don't fully trust him because of my own past mistakes that I've made, and I'm wondering if I'm making another mistake. Okay, and the mama said, "Well, why would you rush getting pregnant if you don't trust him, my dear? Okay, why do that? Okay, and my ex used to be, good with my kids, but he was acting different with my daughter because my daughter was a child, and so because of her past mistakes, she's questioning if she's repeating those mistakes by having somebody around who may not be the best for her kids long run. Again, then why even put this man in your kid? Like, she has all the right questions that you should have going into a relationship, but she's already made permanent decisions while having rational concerns that she ignored and still did the stuff that I would have waited to do. And you are putting your mother, your children, and your family through your quick decision making for no good reason. Okay, it's weird. And now she's crying because she's upset. I just don't know if I'm making the right decision, which I do. Okay, I just don't know what to do. If it does not work out, what would I do? I was like, I guess something you did us for. Look, each time she's been with somebody, things did not work out. With each of her kids' fathers, if things did not work out or whatever. And so she's just wondering if it happens again, what will I do? Keep it moving. Now, her and Michael go and talk separately later on, okay, and matching jackets. I don't know who decision it is between them two for them to always be matching. It's a bit aggravating. And what I liked was she was honest with him and telling him the question she had based on her past. And y'all was asking about, his kids live in a different state. So they live in Pennsylvania. His kids live in Rhode Island with their moms. And there's already, they talked about that in the first episode. No, an episode from before, how he is not on the best of terms with his kids' mom. So I think that's why he's not able to get his kids as much as he wants to. And because he can't leave the state, he can't go get his kids. So I think that's why. Yeah, so because he can't leave the state and they live elsewhere. So they talk about that before in Love at the Lockup, last season. But I like the fact that she's telling him her issues, how she had really bad girl dudes before, when she brought up how, she's, I couldn't eat. I didn't have a place to sleep. I'm looking like they would really, now because it was physical abuse, mentally, emotionally abuse or whatever. But when she brought up how, it was times where they would like not let her eat and she didn't know what to sleep. I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. So she has these memories and these feelings and these emotions from these past fucked up situations or whatever. And she's like, I just question if you would stick around, in the long run, like you said you was. I went through hell and back with people before. And, it's just hard for me. Now, I could be offended by that. I could be offended because I'm saying, why would I not help you? Whatever I'm saying, you would never have to worry about not having, not being able to eat, not having somewhere to sleep, whatever. So I've already done a whole lot from behind the prison walls. So don't you think that now that I'm out, I'm going to do even more? And I still want him to tell me where the money came from. Okay. Where did the money came from? I just need to know, because we still don't see how he makes money, even though he's telling her, like, look, when I was in prison, I still was able to do a whole bunch for you. So don't think that now that I'm out of prison, I'm not going to be there for you and the kids. Like, I'm not them. But I also like that he let her talk. He let her express her concerns. And he also admitted how he didn't have any idea that she had these past trauma bonded relationship with these men or whatever, that she admits that she's holding on to. It has nothing to do with him. It's more her. And hopefully he gives her the space to let that shit go and move on. But I also want her to just, one, not get pregnant no more. Two, I'm happy she was able to verbally express herself into discussing what was going on with her and tell him what her concerns were, because now he can't make it seem as if he does not know what she expects from him as a father figure to her kids. Like she's like, my kids are used to people not being there for them. They're used to that, and that's trauma in their life. So you saying how you're gonna show up for them and doing this and that or whatever, that means the world to them. So he now knows you can't flick on her kids because she told you how the kids feel. She let you know. And I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Sherry did. I didn't say it. ND did. I agree, Fancy, that people do need to get therapy. I think she needs I think she know she need therapy. I think she know that. And hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay. I had to tell my grocery lady to come and let herself in because I'm on live. Anyway, as I was saying, she is letting him know that he has to do right for her children. Okay. He can't be around here just acting like a father and not really being a father. And I can appreciate that. And I do hope, I think both get counseling. I do. Because I feel like even the fact that she quit her job just based on his recommendation, when we know that she does not trust him fully, to me shows, girl, you need Jesus. But again, they could possibly really make it. I mean, as long as the IRS or the FBI don't come kick in the door, say, hey, where the money coming from? Who bought the jackets? Okay, who bought the matching jackets, the matching hats, the matching shoes? Who bought all of this? Let me know. That can be their downfall. Okay. Next up, we have honey Sean and Sarah. The fact that Sean started off on this thing with Sean and Destiny, he's now with Sean and Sarah. It's a lot. Okay. Now, Sean is 48. Okay, Sarah's 30. Sarah is the woman who was in prison for involuntary manslaughter because she was a drug dealer who gave drugs to somebody who died from the drugs, and they charged her ass with manslaughter. So she was in prison. Okay. I don't like Sean. I don't. Mainly because I feel like Sean had he had 7 kids. Sean had 7 kids with his baby mama, who, I think they were in Ohio. And he was messing around with Destiny, had moved around for Destiny. When that did not work out, he then got with Sarah, and he moved across the state. Were they in Vegas? I think they were in Vegas, and he moved to Ohio to be with Sarah. Even though he had 7 children, okay, he moved states, got with Sarah, knocked her up with his 8th child, and then they got married. Okay, because he just had to be with somebody else. I was like, Sean gets on my nerves. Not because he married an inmate, because whatever. It's the fact that you put you dating a woman above your children because your kids had an issue with you and Destiny, and you still kept on fucking with her. You then got with Sarah, moved states, and this concept fucking kids. And it was not until the wedding where you announced that she was pregnant with a daughter that pissed off your youngest daughter, because again, you have abandoned her and have now started a whole new family across the world. Because you did not marry their mama, but you married Sarah and got her pregnant, and has now been a father to Sarah and y'all kid together, and then Sarah's 8-year-old daughter too. Sean ain't shit. Period. I can't stand Sean. Sean pisses me off. Oh, I'm sorry. He had 6 kids. 7 with the baby, and then Sarah's kid. My bad. Either way it goes, Sean ain't shit anywhere it go. Sean ain't shit. Anyway, so she has been out of jail now for 20 months. And then she said, I did not think this would be the life I would live. Okay. Me and Sean was great before. Now, when she first got out, she did not even want to really deal with Sean. She kind of played like, no, I don't want to meet with you, whatever. She had him pick her up, then had someone else pick her up from with him. And they kind of, ghosted him a little bit, would not see him in person, whatever. It took like months for her to accept him, to her being with him, getting pregnant by him, and then getting knocked up by him, whatever. And now she's saying because of their marriage, the baby, I just don't think this will be my life. Before prison was different. Before prison, she was a drug addict. Okay. And a mom too, but she's clean now and she's sober now, whatever. So she's like, I want this to be better and blah 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 blah. And I want me and him to be together. Sean won't bang me no more. Okay, we don't have time to have sex no more. Whatever. He's always doing other things. Now Sean was downstairs on the game playing a game with his son. His son stayed in whatever other state, and when he said, hey, I'm playing the game with my son, well, come up here real quick. He go upstairs. She up there with a sex swing. She want them to have sex. I was like, ma'am, why pull him away from the game with his son who lives out of the state for y'all to have sex. Okay, the baby sleep. We should, girl, stop. And look, I'm all for banging it on out. I'm all for banging it on out. But I was like, I mean, let him be with his son this real quick, okay? Now, what it seems is she wants attention, but Sarah was an attention grabbing person before she got pregnant. Period. Which is why I felt like, why get with a man who has 6 other kids in a different state? You knew you had to be pulling him in different ways because he needs to be a father to them, right? And then said her mama was the one who set the swing up. Who has a mama set up a sex swing? I'm not saying Sarah does not have the right to want her husband to love her, one has sex with. I get all that. Okay. I don't remember the last time we had sex. It's just so weird. I just need attention. And he like, look, I'm really trying to be a husband, a father, and I'm being put in all these directions or whatever. Now she feel neglected. He feel like I have to balance so much. My kids, her, our new kids, it's a whole bunch of whatever. I'm trying to do the best I can, even though I'm probably failing. I want to do the best I can. And I'm like, again, why marry a man with 6 kids elsewhere? And I also feel like she always felt like, because I'm his wife, I will come before his other kids. And when he's now trying to be a better father and at least be available for the kids, she feel like, fuck them kids. If you on a game with your son, but I want your attention, fuck your son. It should be about me. And that can't be a thing. And, I mean, you get what you get. When you get what you get. And had you listened to Kelly, who said Sean can be selfish, Sean gonna do what Sean wants to do. So now Sean wants to be the father. So now he's like, okay, Sarah, you have to wait. You have to wait. You have to wait. I was like, girl, it's just crazy. So the following day, because again, Sean did not, he went back to the game with his son for the game. And so she was upset. She told us that she finna get dressed up and go to the store. Her mama is gonna watch her kid, her daughter, youngest one. Okay, because I want to prove to Sean I don't have to be trapped in this house. She went to meet up with her 8-year-old daughter's father, the one she was with before she went to prison. They never really broke up, but she went to prison, and they just stopped talking. He's the love of her life. Okay, I just want to see what he got going on. So while she around here being married to Sean, okay, and all the kids, she wants to go meet up with her baby daddy. I was like, but again, that showed me that neither her nor Sean make smart decisions. They be on the bullshit. But Sean does, because Sean fucked over Kelly. Okay, because he left her with all the kids. So I don't feel bad for Sean that his wife could possibly be trying to step out on him. I also don't feel bad for Sarah, because you got with a man who was already a deadbeat to the kids he had, and you felt the need to kind of just have him yourself. And now you see, if he don't, once you're not his shiny new toy, he don't really care. Right. Kelly had laughed because Kelly was right. She told that lady, Sean ain't shit. He gonna play you. Okay. Sean only gets what Sean wants, and then he likes to play. Okay. And he got her pregnant. He's in the new states. He's working or whatever. But again, you would not be his main attraction ever, ever, ever. Okay. Now, next up, who do we have? Puppy and Amber. They can really get Puppy and Amber out my face. Puppy and Amber have been on the show too long. When Amber first got out of jail, 3 years ago, probably 4 years ago, and she was living with Puppy's mama. And she was acting like she was gonna do that dude Vince. I felt like from that moment on, we did not need them back. I don't know why or how Puppy and Amber now are on here with their boyfriends or whatever. It's stupid to me. It really is. They can get out of our face. Even if they just had, it's weird because they were always connected, and I get that, but I don't need Puppy and Amber's story. I feel like Puppy and Amber are the legendary versions of Clint and Tracy, because and Puppy is Tracy, and Amber is Clint, and I feel like Puppy gonna fuck around and not be here no more, and that's gonna fuck Amber up. It's gonna make Amber get back on drugs, and Amber, she's gonna end up back in prison. So to me, Puppy and Amber are a different version of Clint and Tracy, and it aggravates me to holy heavens. Okay, and they have this weird, lovely lesbian friendship, girl, but not because Amber likes dick. Okay, she do. I mean, she may, want to touch a cooch once or twice if she drunk, but she's not a real lesbian. And Puppy just is a puppy. And them meeting up or whatever, Puppy has been out of jail for 3 years. Amber's been out for 3.5 years. They're both in unstable relationships. Puppy brings up how her married boyfriend lost his house and his kid because he got divorced. Finally. Okay. And the house they were in was in his wife's mother's name. And then when him and the wife was getting divorced, the mama took them to court for the house because it's in her name. He never showed up to court. So the court gave the mama the house. So now they out the house or whatever. But she likes blaming his wife for the issues. And I'm looking like, no, your boyfriend is the reason that things are going left. Your boyfriend is the reason that, you seem miserable. Because Puppy ain't happy. And Puppy always seems high and drunk. All the time. And the weird thing is they both need to be single right now. I think they both have issues to handle, okay? She also brings up how they are currently about 50 grand in debt. I don't know how they got that much in debt, but they are, okay? And so they're having a hard time just in general for debt, the house situation, and just them as a couple. Shit is weird. Okay, now Amber brings up how she's also having a hard time too because she was pregnant. That happened last season. She was pregnant. She had to have an abortion because she had issues with her kidneys and her liver. Because she drinks too damn much. Okay, and so she could have died having the baby. So for her, she's depressed. She's gained some weight. She's depressed. She's sad because of things going on in her life. And I was like, oh God. Again, both of them are in horrible, unstable situations that they need to fix. But they sitting around here just drinking, and girl, how are you up here drinking after having an abortion, I think 3 months ago? Because your liver may die on you and you're still drinking? They're drunk now. They've been sitting on their drinks, now they're drunk. So Amber can't drive home. So Amber calls her boyfriend TC to come get her. She know TC don't like Puppy. And even though she know he don't like Puppy, she still say, yeah, Puppy's here and maybe Puppy can stay at our house tonight because Puppy's drunk too. And he like, the fuck? No. Okay, no. So when he comes there to pick them up, well, not them, her, TC gets there to pick up Amber because it's he, you woke me up out of my sleep, but I'm gonna come get you. And so he and Puppy talk a little bit. And Puppy say, I know you don't like me. Okay. I know that, you know what I'm saying? However, I love Amber. We're great friends or whatever. I'm not going nowhere. And I want to fix things between me and you so that you don't not like me. And he said, well, first of all, you say it's not that I don't like you. I don't like most people. I'm like, well, sir, that don't mean that you don't. That don't mean nothing. You still don't like her. the weird part is, I think Amber likes this discourse between Puppy and TC because it amuses her. Because to me, she said she was smiling the whole time. Now they kind of agree to kind of, not be beefing that much or whatever, but I'm like, that's short lived. The fact that we see Puppy is still also drunk when she's there waiting for her Uber because TC would not drive her wherever or not let her come stay at their house for the night. I'm looking like, again, it's foolishness. It's foolishness, okay? So we're going to leave that be. They get to the house, okay? Because also Puppy said, I know, you think I'm a drug dealer, but I'm not a drug dealer. Okay, I said, no, he probably thinks you're a drug addict and an alcoholic. Okay, but she like, I know you think I'm a drug dealer, but that's not what I do. He like, okay, fine. Back at the house between TC and Amber, they're talking or whatever. And he's like, I'm just aggravated because you wanted her to come back here and I don't really rock with her. Ever. Okay. And when they were talking or whatever, he was like, you told me that, they sold drugs. And so that pisses Amber off because I didn't say that. I said what I said was when I was locked up and this and this, and they used to do. So she's fussing at him like, I didn't tell you that they currently still. I didn't say that. He's like, yes, you did. Like, you told me that, they are drug dealers. You told me that. And she was like, no, I didn't. Like, I did not say that. And she's pissed. She's taking the mic, fuck that. And it was crazy. I'm like, to me, I think she told him that Puppy and that man do be dipping and dabbling in drugs. And she just thought he would not repeat it. And the way he like, no, you did tell me that. No, I didn't say that. You fuck that. You want to get them to jail. No. Again, this is why you can't be telling people things that's illegal. Because some folk don't know how to hold water. Okay? So her thing was, I'm going to deny that I never said that. Because again, if it's on camera that Amber said that Puppy sells drugs, that means her PO or whoever can come start investigating them and get her sent back to prison. So even though I believe fully that Amber did say, Puppy and them be, they be dabbling in drugs, but they all look like they do. They all look like and act like alcoholics. They all look and act like they dabble in drugs. Now, I'm not saying for a fact they do, but it looked like that happens. You hear me? So she pissed at him. He like, I don't care. Fuck it, I don't care. And they both talking about who gonna be at the house. And she like, I live here too. I pay bills here too. So you leave before I do, bitch. Okay, get the fuck out. And I'm like, Jesus, fix it. But again, you cannot tell people that your little girlfriend does drugs, that she sells drugs. Again, it's the reason he don't like her. And I think that's a part of why it was. And I mean, you can't trust folks. You can't. And she drunk. And to me, he probably didn't have a couple drinks too, because who called you at that late at night and you start drinking? Who drinks that late at night for no reason? It's just messy. It's messy. So we'll see how it pans out. Lastly, the foolishness that is Derek and Monique. Look, I feel like this is going to be a train wreck of epic proportions simply because nobody wants to admit. Come in. No one wants to admit. Hi.
No.
Thank you. Right there is fine. No one. Hold on, y'all, for 1 second. and my groceries are here. You see, delivered. They are in the corner right there. Okay, and I'm home working, and the groceries were delivered. Anyway, Derek and Monique. Um, again, the reason I think this gonna be a train wreck, not I want miss you. When I said it, Lord Jesus, okay, it's a foolishness. You I thought somebody was at my door, but that was my ship delivering my groceries. But you know, this is giving. Look, I'm just I do think he like her. I do. I do think a part of him likes Monique. I think another part of him likes being on the show. And so the two shall meet. I think Monique really likes Derek and she wants it to work out. But girl. Now he only been out of prison for 1 month. He's only been out for 1 month. Now the last we saw him, he had only been out for 1 week. Okay. And he out with his messy ass sisters. Shopping for a gift for Monique because he wants to want her back because again, she left the last time they was arguing, and we now found out that since we last saw them, he has actively cheated on her. Okay, and we think he had sex with that CO he was telling us about or whatever. And I was like, nigga, what? Now he also said, I just felt like we wasn't a couple no more. We was not in a relationship. So I went and I slept with somebody else. But I now know I was wrong for cheating on her. Okay, I was wrong for stepping out on her. Now look, I said, look, Monique has to accept if she wants to be with him for the long haul. Derek is gonna fuck up for the first 6 months of their relationship. He is. He gonna cheat. He gonna lie. He is because he has been in jail for a long time. I said Monique needs to either let that man be for a minute, let him cheat or whatever, leave him be because he gonna do dumb shit. Now he went and had sex with one person right now. Whatever. I feel like he has more fucking up he's gonna do, and she needs to let that happen. Again, that man was in prison for 10 years. He was in prison from 19 to 29. That man ain't lived. Okay? And I'm not saying it's right. What I'm saying is you have to know some people need room to breathe. And she's smothering him. Okay? She's just pushing all of herself on him. And it's going to cause him to want to escape. And he escaped. He wouldn't escape with somebody else's coochie. That's on them. But she don't have to accept the first 6 months. He gonna fuck up. He is. I agree. His sisters want to be on camera now. Because I didn't get any photos of his sisters versus her sisters. Or did I? No. You know what? I did. I might have and forgot. Let me see, because them sisters got on my damn nerve. Okay, they got. Oh, I did get one. He out there with them sisters who do fully want to be on camera. And I have folks fussing in my comment section. You feel for Monique because she's plus size. I was like, first of all, ma'am, no. Okay. Monique can be big, small, alien, or a human. His sisters get on my goddamn nerves. Period. And to me, this photo clearly speaks to my spirits and how they look on the inside. Okay? I feel like this picture of both of his sisters, that's how they are. Can't see. You hear me? Extra for no reason. Okay? Tangled up hair. Okay, forehead eyelashes. Okay, extreme brace face and fake jewelry around the neck. Okay, that necklace looked like it came from a goddamn beauty supply. So for me, I agree. His sisters clearly just want to be on TV. And it's aggravating. And so many folks was like, well, you know, Monique's sister was the one who started this. And no, at the end of the day, the real issue was not even about who had an attitude first. The issue was when the damn sister in the black, who happens to be trans, so I see y'all asking, the sister, the one in the black is trans. To me, my opinion is the issue started when they were up there fussing and then started talking about how Monique looked. And they posted pictures of Monique on social media while meeting her, talking about how she looked. That's where the shit was going back and forth. So, you know, they talked about how Monique looked, and Monique brought up how the one sister's trans. So, you know, things happen, you know, and for me, okay, the reason I say, look, even if I don't agree with how someone acts, I refuse to be disrespectful to how they identify. So she identifies as a female. She's trans. I can't say nothing else with that. That's her sisters. Okay. You know what I'm saying? If any other folk don't feel that way, I'm gonna leave that be. I've heard people call them bristers because, you know, whatever. But I don't do that. I don't do any disparaging remarks about anybody who's from the LGBTQIA community. I let it be. Okay. However, I am in agreement that, in my opinion, the sister in the black was the one who came at Monique first disrespectfully online on social media, and then Monique responded the same way. You can't come for me, you know, for my womanhood and my weight and how I look, and then think because you happen to be trans, I'm not going to speak on you and how you look as a trans woman. Okay? All bets is off. Once you come for me, I'm going to come back at you. So I think both of them were wrong for going at each other. However, she started it. Okay? The sister in the black started it. And, you know, it's been a back and forth thing from then. But I do not like his sisters. The fact that while shopping for a gift for Monique, the one in the black said as the cashier, hey, do you have any scales for people to be weighed? Because they consistently come for Monique's weight. Okay? If someone asked if there was any razors for her 5 o'clock shadow, okay, would that be offensive? If someone asked, hey, do we have any Listerine strips to help clean out the gunk in the sister's breaks, would that be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, what? You know, do we have some soap to get her eyebrows fixed? Okay, that's too dark. Do we have some untanglement spray for her hair that looks matted? No. Okay, the sister, the shorter one who has braces, they looked a bit gunky. Okay. People can come at people in all ways. I choose, y'all know my rule. I don't need to come for anyone in how they look, because how you act will always give me enough material to go off. Okay. So leave that be. But them, I don't like Monique. I hate her. Ugh, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, so I would never see it from sisters. And that I would not, if Monique was skinny and they were still fussing back and forth, I would still feel like the sisters were the issue. Okay, they are the issue because, excuse me, they really had no reason to not like Monique to this extent. You hear me? It's dumb. But again, Derek, you know, is around here admitting that, you know what I'm saying, cheated or whatever. He wants to get back with Monique. Okay. He said we almost back to being on good terms. We've been back talking on the phone and trying to get back to our good space or whatever. Now I'm like, whatever. Okay. Now Monique is also there too. He's asked Monique. Monique lives in because Monique lives in Chicago, he is in Cleveland, Ohio. So, he asked Monique to come see him in Cleveland. Okay, and so she did, and would not. Now, it's her and her sisters there, okay, riding around. And if y'all notice, they don't have that fish-eyed, bug-eyed, bubble-eyed lens no more that made Monique look huge. Okay, I told y'all last season they had a different camera that made her look worse in the damn car. Now, she also has lost some weight too. Congratulations, okay? And she got, honey, she got on all kind of stuff, sucking her in and lifting her up. Girl, look, I need to be able to breathe. I refuse to ever be uncomfortable in my body to where I'm around here, just can't breathe. Ain't gonna happen. Now, she brings up how she knew he cheated, okay, because I call his not call. I check his phone all the time, and so she was basically snooping and found out, yes, he was cheating. And she was pissed about it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I know he loves me. Okay, so I'm gonna give him another chance. He asked me to come here to see him or whatever. He's fresh out of prison. He was confused. Okay, no. When Monique said he cheated, ma'am, he was not confused. He knew exactly how to take his penis out of his pants, put the penis into a vagina, and then tell you, I'm sorry. He is going to do it again, but I mean, that's on you. Okay. And when they tell like, well, why would you take this phone? Like, if you don't be with him, if you can't trust him, because she said, well, I don't trust him, but I'm going to work it out because I love him. Okay. And we're going to meet up or whatever. And he wants me to trust him, so we shall see. And plus, I have something to tell him in person. Okay. So when they meet up at the river, he got some flowers for her, and some candles for her or whatever. Now, I saw someone say that hopefully Monique, learns to dress better. Oh, for size. I feel like Monique wears clothes that are very loose fitting. Just to feel, I guess more comfortable. But I feel like, I would stand up and I ain't got no shorts on. I just got my sweatshirt on, which I probably could have. But there's a way to wear fitting clothes that don't look too small. And there are ways to dress for your body that does not include covering up your body. I feel like Monique does not look bad, but she could also wear clothes differently that will highlight her body. Because I like to make it clear, I'm not skinny fat. You have women who are skinny fat. I'm not skinny fat. I have a girl. I'm short, so it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm not skinny fat. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So Monique has to learn to, like, this shirt's. This is a sweatshirt. I'm just short. It's a sweatshirt. So Monique has, and I don't have a wrong one, so don't judge me. But Monique has to just learn how, to dress for her body, for one. Because if you don't, you'll look a bit crazy. And what she's wearing isn't bad. It's actually cute. It's just when people like us, including me, we have a belly. So if you have a belly, there are ways to wear dresses that does not make you look bigger than what you are. And it doesn't make you look like your clothes are too small. And to me, the issue I have with what she wears on the show is the clothes look like they're too small for her body. And I feel like it is, it's not flattering, you know. Um and I I said, and it's taking me, I'm saying, I'm able, I can see, because I shop online and I can see my body in any outfit, and I know that won't look right on me, and I shop accordingly. I don't think Monique does that. I think she just buys what she wants. Monique doesn't dress flattering for everybody's type. I agree. I do feel like sometimes she just wears clothes, and that's also why I say you can't shop at stores that have clothes in your size, because just because it's in your size does not mean it fits your body. Because some clothing stores will make clothes in bigger sizes, but it's not really made for a plus size body, so it looks too small. And saying, and stuff like this, the pictures I saw them take on their IG, the clothes she picked there work for her body type. I love fashion. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, people who want very stretchy clothes, I get it, because I want to be comfortable, baby. But I still buy it in a size that fits my body. I don't want to look like, I've seen people say, a bag of busted, a bag of busted biscuits or whatever. I don't want to be that. I also don't like to hide my body to look smaller than what I am, because as I'm losing weight, I want my body to be my body. And, she is trying to be sexy for him. And I think he don't know sexy because he a kid, I'm scared to wear a fitted dress. No, you can wear a fitted dress. You can wear a fitted dress. And for plus size people, you can wear a fitted dress and then just wear a long kimono. It's ways to or a jacket or a belt. It just depends. But there are ways to wear something that fits your body, but it isn't looking like you're wearing a skin tight catsuit. And then all we have is our belly hanging out. That's what I admit as a plus size woman I don't want to have. Monique just may not get enough of us. And it's not just plus size women who wear clothes who don't fit. We know I've seen smaller women who dress crazily, and any size person has to dress for their body type. And she just does not wear clothes, in my opinion, sometimes that fits her body type sometimes. And I'm just like, girl, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand. She could have easily wore, a pair of leggings with them same boots, a loose top, same jacket, which would have still looked sexy, but would not have came off on camera, making her look funny looking, which then caused people to tease her even more, even though she's just wearing clothes. But everybody's style is different. I'm be. But again, they met up or whatever, and he was happy to see her. But to me, Derek was around there just trying to basically say, "Hey, I cheated. I cheated." You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like you should forget about it. Okay, forget I cheated. Forget that I, hurt your feelings. Forget that you were upset. Forget that I hurt you. Don't you want to be with me? Don't you want to love me? Yes, I do. Because I love you. I love you. I don't love the girl I don't, because I don't love the girl I cheated with. I didn't love her. It was just sex or whatever. I love you. I want to with you. Let's move past all this stuff and be together, okay? And he also like, I want the BS between you and my family to stop. I'm like, he say that while you was allowing your family to crack jokes on her. So to me, he doesn't fully even really want the BS to stop, because we have since not seen him say that to his family. at all. Okay, preach girl. Yes, we can wear fitted clothes. We just have to take our time and put together to fit your body type, and that's it. And I see y'all talking about shapewear. Um, I don't wear shapewear. The most I'll wear is some biker shorts. If I'm wearing like a dress, I'll put on a pair of biker shorts from Torrid. Just because if the dress blows up, I don't want my what I'm saying, my feet on the street. But I don't like shapewear because one, I don't like feeling stuffed. You know what I'm saying? But I think the more I lose weight and I get flabbier or whatever, I'ma have to. But right now, it's a no man. Anyway, but again, he wants the BS between her and the sisters to fight. But I'm like, I need him to say that to his sisters, not just to her. Okay. And he wants them to be happy, but to me, he wants Monique to accept and move on from him cheating. He wants Monique to accept and move on from his sisters talking cash shit to her. He also wants her to just be happy with him. And I'm like, that may not happen, sir. Okay, that may not happen because your sisters need their ass whooped. And we do see a fight gonna happen or whatever. And I don't know why. Just I'm kind of crazy. So Monique, like, well, how does he not look? Okay, fine. I don't want to be cool with anybody who talk shit about me, but I'm gonna let it be or whatever. But let me tell you a secret I have. Guess what? My period's late. And I was like, oh my God. Look, when she told him her period was late, and that she said, I thought this would be a happy moment. He would be excited. And he was like, say what now? He was shocked. He was shocked. He said how, well, I don't want to rush into stuff. I'm like, but sir, why have unprotected sex? Well, you clearly did not pull out because she said on her live how he was always, finishing in her. And he knew she was down on birth control. And I'm like, on some level, that's just irresponsible. But again, he went to prison at 19. To me, he's not even mature enough to know what it's like to be a responsible adult. He just out here doing young people shit. Fucking whoever, not using protection. And I think she old enough to know, ma'am, make him wear a condom. At least make him pull out. Okay, if you don't want to make him, she's 34. He's 30. You should know, if nothing else, make him pull out. Because if not, someone could get pregnant. So we do know for a fact it was around here doing it. And in his confession, he's like, I just can't believe this or whatever. I don't know if she's trying to trap me, if the baby's mine or whatever. If she's trying to force me to be around her all the time with a baby. I was like, sir, no, your penis and her vagina not putting out is a trap. That's a trap. So to me, both of them are dumb. I would never let a prisoner who I don't know finish in me. Ain't gonna happen. No, ma'am. No, sir. Okay. He for what? What's the point? What? Look. I know. I understand. Derek is attractive. He's an attractive young man. He probably has a nice sized penis. Okay, and she like it, and she wants to love on it. Okay, but you possibly being pregnant, thinking it would be a great thing to tell him, "Oh, I think I could be pregnant." No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So while he says, it's gonna be okay, it'll work his way out, it'll be whatever. I think, both of them are too immature to be together. Now she was on a live last night. I don't know if it's issues between her and Derek. I don't know. I do feel like she may be mad at him because she said she did not know he said the whole trap me thing until she watched the show. So that made her mad. So that could have started an argument. I just feel like I don't think they want to be together only for the show. I think they want to be together, but they also like being on the show. And I feel like her sisters, who are also there, aren't acting like somebody who was trying to be on the show for attention. I think his sisters are doing things for the show. I think for that reason, they will be on for a few more seasons, okay? Because it's drama. And we know the show loves a couple things. The main thing it loves is drama. You hear me? And it's just, he's not attractive or manly at all to me. I mean, okay, I do think Michael, I do think Derek is a handsome young man. However, his actions is something that I would not find attractive enough for me to date him. But I can understand her attraction to him, even if it ain't somebody that I would be like. The producers are probably hyping up the drama. I feel like the producers are hyping up when the producers probably are meeting with his sisters or whatever. I think producers are aware they will do anything to be on TV, and so the producers are allowing his sisters to be who they are. They know if the camera's rolling, they're gonna give they think needs to be gave, even if what they give it is immature. Even this whole scene of them, talking shit about Monique or whatever, it shows how much they just want to be on the show. And we see her sisters who are also there, supporting Monique, but also like, are you sure? You sure? And they're not acting for the cameras. His family, though, in my opinion, are acting for the cameras, and that's why we're going to probably see more of them the rest of the season. I feel like Derek and Monique don't have issues with each other. The issues is, one, he gonna want to have sex with other cooch, and he not going to fully check his family at all, and that's gonna be the issue. That's gonna be the issue between them or whatever. So we shall see. Okay. But anyway, that was the whole episode. Again, we have the prisoners, okay, who round here getting on our nerve for no real reason, okay, and who think they the queen and king of the dandada of love and happiness or whatever. And I'm like, I just feel like y'all should know, this is a show where the fans either love a couple or hate a couple. And I think this season, we're going to get annoyed with Lindsay and Blaine. We're going to enjoy the most Michael and Monique. I think Eris and Cameron. I also feel like Taylor and Chance are going to be funny, because once she find out he got them in debt, she's gonna be pissed. But I will say the season seems to be starting off with a good level of, of stuff. I feel like it's easy for them, because I'm happy we did not get any Brittany and Marcelino. I think we don't need a lot of the old couples. Like, let the new folk come around here and be what it is. I think even Justine and Michael are going to be, something to watch. I feel like, Sean and Sarah would be something, because she, around here with the ex-baby Eddie, who she going to pull back into the picture. So, it's going to be a different kind of season. And so I'm here to see what's going to happen, okay? But anyway, y'all, I hope y'all enjoy, okay? Now, again, tomorrow around between 5 and 6, I will have a little gossip chat, little Sunday shenanigans live, okay? To talk about all the stuff going on in the world, okay? And whatnot. So come on back for that. I hope y'all have already liked the video. I hope y'all have already subscribed to my channel, okay? Because the good times have all. We'll be back next Saturday, okay, for this and more and stuff. Do not forget to go on to my channel and watch all the other content there. Okay. Do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, share. Okay, follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, also on Twitter. And until later on tomorrow, y'all, I will see y'all later. I love you all. I gotta go. Bye.